What have I been building for the last 60 days? Stay tuned, you'll find out. Welcome back to the channel. It's John Baker. This is our first pillar video. Do you remember from the last video? We have 3 pillars that this channel is going to be about: the build phase, the life phase, and money. So for this video, we're going to talk about what we're building and what's been going on since I recorded the first video. To start off, I got promoted in January to one of the highest management positions in the company that I work for, and I'm a division coordinator. Eventually, I'll get promoted to division manager. There's like a 1-year transitional phase, and what's fun about this is I have a blank canvas and I get to create the culture. I get to create what the opportunity presents in my division, and basically I'm building offices from the Inland Empire all the way up to Las Vegas area. So it's been really fun to share this vision with my team, share this milestone with my team, and talk about how they can play a role in what we're building long term. Super excited. I've been having lots of conversations, lots of dinners, lots of meetings, lots of all that kind of stuff. Now, the thing I was not prepared for in this promotion is just like how many meetings we have. One thing, as you like move up the corporate ladder or the business ladder, it's like you're doing a lot of meetings. And I understand why the meetings are important, because you have to make big decisions that affect a lot of people's lives, but I'm not a meeting guy. So that's one thing I'm learning, but we make the most of it. Anyways, the promotion at our year-end banquet kickoff conference was incredible. My family got to be there. My mom and dad. Post a picture right here of the family. But my mom, dad were there, my wife, my kids. This was the first time my kids were ever exposed to anything like major in our company. And you know, they're super cute, super adorable. I was on stage getting promoted and they started freaking out. They're like, "Daddy, no!" This is hilarious. So I had them come up on stage, and it was a lot of fun. So super grateful for them to be there and be able to witness that. Also at this event, I got a chance to promote 3 new managers for my division. District manager from who's somebody that's worked with me for a long time. He was an old friend. A few branch managers, so students that get to run their own business for a summertime as an internship, but it's a paid internship. So something that's really cool to build young leaders. But this event was combined with all of our top representatives, all of our top performers. So I've never got a chance to go to that event with all my best people, just because it never works out. So it was all at the same location. So we had a lot of fun there. Orlando's a great city. I've always heard bad things about Florida. Obviously, I was in like the city. To be fair, like Orlando felt like California. The weather, the vibes, just the layout of things felt very similar to home. So it's like, Florida calling me, you know. I can see no state tax. That's amazing. All right. Also in Orlando, I ran into one of these saucy places. It's a little franchise by KFC. That was super cool. Got a chance to try that. Won some free food on like a little spinny wheel. So we'll clip to this. And then one thing I cannot complain about is how our company takes care of us. After a long day of meeting, we had a Disney World bus pull up. It took us down to their version of downtown Disney here in California. We ate at a place called the Boathouse. They rented out this whole private area. We had lobster rolls, amazing food. I just remember the lobster rolls. I remember they had these sliders, you guys. They were Wagyu filet mignon sliders, I believe. Oh my God. We thought they were little burger sliders, but the meat was so tender, juicy. Okay, this isn't a food review video, but it was awesome. The boathouse is like right there where you can rent those little boats. But the travel didn't stop there, right? Then I came back home and then got to spend the weekend with the family. And then on Tuesday, I flew out to Vegas for something called President's Banquet. I get checked into my hotel. When you check in, they hand you an envelope. There's a bunch of $100 bills in there. Just spending cash. You get to do whatever you want with it. You get room service credit. It was phenomenal. But enough of all the pampering. The event of the night, we did caviar tasting. They had snow crab legs, giant lobsters, little lamb chops getting passed around, bacon wrapped dates. I didn't even know that was a thing and that was good, but I took a bite and all those flavors just made sense. Champagne, unlimited, open bar. It was killer. But they bring out the main course and I'm always like, bro, I'm full. Why is there so much food here? Enough of that. After that, my homies, my day ones, they come up to Vegas. The same weekend I'm there. Of course, I have to hang out with them. Now, here's the thing about my friends. They always push things a little too far. Long story short, after the open bar, we're feeling pretty good. Friends come over, show them the hotel, the room. Then we go down to downtown Fremont Street. We're playing craps. We're having a blast. We're doing that from probably like 10 p.m. all the way until 3 a.m. And then we had our own personal driver the whole time because they had a buddy that does Uber and Lyft. So he was dropping us off, doing Lyft rides. It was actually a really smart play. Super awesome. Had a lot of fun. Got really drunk. Got super wasted. We ended up at my buddy's homie's house. So my buddy's a big time gamer and he has some popular gaming friends. This guy's name is Shawnee. He's a gamer, talent manager for some people. But we pull up to this mansion. Bunch of toys all in front of his mansion, like off-road vehicles. Has a Bentley, has wrapped cars. His house is all lit up rainbow colors. We walk into this house, graffiti everywhere, go up the stairs. We're in his room. It was super random, sitting on a Versace couch. He has like 8 screens all over the place. It was crazy. Like, you guys are gonna see the pictures. Just look at the pictures. He had like a bar downstairs. He had this collection wall. We made hot dogs in his kitchen. He was like, guys, you guys want hot dogs? You know, the best hot dogs are from 7-Eleven. So he pulls out a 7-Eleven hot dog rolling machine. And then we start betting on street traffic light cameras. And we're doing this until like 5 a.m., 5:30 a.m. It was a lot of fun. He had an arcade in his house. Like, we had a blast, but I had to get out of there because my friends, they'll go all freaking night. I think they went until like 8 a.m. But I was like, I had to order my secret Uber. I had to get out of there because I had a tea time at 9:30 a.m. the next day. So imagine pulling into the wind at 5:30 a.m., laying down, falling asleep around 6, and then I'm so paranoid about the time that I pop up at like 7:30. Ask my roommate, what time is it? And they're like 7:30. I couldn't go back to sleep. So let me just say this was the most miserable round of golf. Go ahead and clip to it. I played the worst golf of my life. It was freezing cold. It rained the night before. It was 45 degrees with a wind chill of like 28. However, it was incredible. We played at Bali High Golf Course. We had breakfast burritos, unlimited drinks, unlimited golf balls, like everything that you want. The company covered it. It was a lot of fun. Now, you guys, people always talk about Vegas buffets. Here's where they're wrong. Everyone always told me you gotta go to the buffets. You gotta go to the buffets in Vegas. And when you're young, you're just like, oh, look at that buffet's $7.99. Stay away. Don't go there. You're gonna die. Never again at the $7.99 buffet. Oh, but this one's $24.99. Let's try that one. Manageable. But here's the thing. What I've learned about Vegas buffets, they're not all good. They're not all good just because they're in Vegas. I went to that $24.99 buffet and I never ate at a buffet again afterwards because I saw the grossest human beings. They were massive and they had massive plates and they were just like, yeah, it made me not want to do Vegas buffets. So I went to the Wynn buffet because I had room credits on my last day that I needed to spend. This buffet, you guys, it's like 70, 80 bucks, something like that. And it's at the Wynn. They do everything world class, top of the line. So I was like, we gotta go for it. Let me try it out. And when I tell you, you guys, this is the best buffet on the history of the planet, bruh. Like, I want to go back and just actually focus on recording and doing a full review there. So Wynn, if you see this, look it up. It was incredible. Like, everything I tried was 10 out of 10. I never give 10s on my food reviews. Okay, they're all like, it ranged from like 8.2 to pretty close to 10. Oh, I'm gonna say 10. Right, like there was some of the best foods. This guy had this big old bone with meat on it. And he's like, it's a cow femur. And I'm like, let me try that. I never had that. He's just carving off the cow thigh. And it was so tender with the sauce. The sushi was incredible. Everything was so freaking good. And then I went home, came back to reality.